What's going on? What's going on, my Cancer family? Welcome, 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 my dear loves, back to the channel. Welcome if you are new. My name is True, and this is True Water Intuition. I am here to do a general message for the Cancer Collective. First and foremost, I do pray that the messages reach each of you guys tuning in the best of health and spirit. Always keep in mind, you guys, that the messages are general. So if you find that they are resonating well with your circumstance, feel free to share down below in the comments. Also, give the video a thumbs up, my dear loves. I would definitely appreciate the love and support. In the event you find that these messages do not resonate, that is okay, honey. Definitely feel free to check out another message here on the channel. I have plenty for you guys to choose from, so hopefully you're able to find at least one that does resonate. But if that is still not helpful, I thank you so very much for stopping by, and I am sending out love and light to you all. You guys, any other information that y'all need is always linked down below in the description box. Now let's see what's gonna be the message. San Francisco could be significant, Cancer. San Fran. I'm literally picturing the San Francisco Bridge in my mind. So I don't know, child. Some of y'all could be from San Francisco, traveling there, thinking of moving there. Maybe you have family that lives there. I don't know how it resonates for your circumstance, but definitely feel free to share in the comments below, honey, the confirmation. What else, Spirit? 718. I mean, that could be a time, 7:18 a.m., p.m., or maybe some of you guys, your birthday, okay? 7/18, July 18th, coming through. What's the first message? Oracle message for Cancer. So we have willpower. At first I thought it was well-being. Woo! Okay. There we go. Next up, we have career, but home flipped over too. You know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and take both. They both flipped over. And financial health is at the bottom of the deck, Cancer. Bluebirds, blue jays specifically, could be significant for some of you guys. Morning birds, maybe you're rising early in the morning, hearing the birds chirping outside your home, so y'all waking up early. I'm also hearing the early bird gets the worm. Okay, willpower is your first message. We are going to read from the book on these, just holding them up for y'all, followed by career and home. Sunflowers could be significant. All right, some of you guys may want to live in a cabin. That may be your ideal home. Some of you, this could be you being blessed with a new home or a new career path, a new job. Some of y'all may work from home, right? Maybe this is a new job that you recently got, opportunity, or this is something that you've been doing, working from home. Take it how it resonates though. And then with the financial health, I just feel like right now, Cancer, Spirit is setting you up to create a better financial circumstance within your life, for yourself, for your loved ones. Let's go into financial health as a matter of fact, which is your overall energy. It's making me think of ching, ching, ching goes the money tree, okay? And every time it chings, money comes to me. Can I get somebody to type every time it chings, money comes to me? All right, if you are a member to the channel and you have access to the members only emojis, can you guys drop the ching 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 money tree emoji in the comments? Or for those catching the playback of this and you're actually in the chat, drop it in the chat. But this card reads, you might find yourself drowning in a sea of red demands. If you don't slow down and take stock of the mess you're in, burying your head in the sand won't get you out of the hole. You're being urged to recognize that your avoidance, inexperience, or irresponsibility has become a liability, and you can't afford to ignore your desperate situation. The worry, stress, and anxiety that accompanies debt has taken its toll, and you don't know where to turn to. Acknowledgement and responsibility of the debt is the first step and rule of magic when weaving a spell to improve your financial health and become debt-free once and for all. So overall, I feel like you guys have been quote-unquote taking inventory, as I said yesterday in the read, right? You've been taking inventory, seeing what has been working, what has not been working, and you're doing a purge. You're ridding yourself of the ways in which you have avoided or been irresponsible when it comes to finances, right? Because it has become a liability for your home, for even your willpower, because when things are not going the way you want them to go, it deters you. It starts to make you feel like you're not good enough. You can't get out of a situation. You start to feel less confident in yourself, right? So patchouli could be significant. Some of y'all could wear patchouli oil. For those of y'all who know, you know, honey. Okay, but patchouli could definitely be significant, or a black candle. Maybe you guys are burning black candles, doing some sort of rituals when it comes to a black candle or patchouli oils. This also further says money makes the world go round. Lack of it can make one frown. Shrug off, ignore, try to forget. Responsibility owns debt. Carve old amount. Oh, so basically you can carve whatever amount you owe, whatever your debt is, into a black candle and anoint it with patchouli oil. So this is a ritual, basically, Cancer. So it tells you to say this incantation when you do this, what I just read. Money makes the world go round. Lack of it can make one frown. Shrug off, ignore, try to forget. Responsibility owns debt. Then, of course, it says carve the amount that you owe into the black candle, anoint it with oil to pay it back. And watch the entire candle burn down to banish debt completely. Also say, gratefully, I accept the magic of you, of protection to assist in all that I do. Lend me the courage, build power in me, assist my transcendence, so mote it be. Other magical meanings to go along with the financial health card, Cancer, is stop your extravagance. So that could just be talking about trying to live outside of one's means, okay? Competing with the Joneses, you know that phrase. It says seek professional advice. So some of you could already be seeking some professional advice when it comes to getting rid of debt, or this is something that may be useful, okay? It also says that money owed is paid off. So some of you have already been working on your financial health and you've been paying off money, old loans, debt that needs to be paid, that has been owed, right? So clearing of debt. It can represent a windfall. So Spirit says expect a windfall of abundance. It also says that someone is indebted to you. So maybe some of you guys, somebody is owing you money. Have faith as your financial life heals, Cancer. Those are the messages to go along with the financial health card. Now let's take a look at willpower. Basically, an addiction may be out of control. Seek professional help. Consider healthy eating and exercise. Don't give in. Determination will see you through. You're nearly there. That's what the willpower card can represent. All right. Now, to go into the magical guidance, your impulsive behavior invites temptation in, and you cannot resist being enticed. The motto, life's too short, has attracted all sorts of attention, as well as some naughty behavior. And in the past, you found that trouble has followed you. It's time to put that behind you now as you take responsibility and grow up. Instead of giving in to temptation, determine whether or not you're being lured for your highest good. A test of strength of character is required to conquer a lazy attitude. Focus and willpower will keep you from destruction, leading you to a resolution and a firmness of purpose. Next up, we're going into career. And while I'm looking for the career card, you could be utilizing your willpower to tame an addiction. So some of y'all may be, I said this in another reading as well, kind of like weaning yourself off of some sort of drug. It could be weed, okay? You see the split, well, you can't see it, but you see this is the cannabis oracle right now. So that's what I'm looking at. I'll show you the box. Okay, so it could be that. It could be alcohol, it could be sex, it could be anything, food, okay? Because people be addicted to all types of things, honey. But you could be utilizing your willpower, your inner strength to get this under control, because this could also be something that's leading to the detriment of your financial health, or this is something that you've realized in the past and therefore you've been exercising this, and so you're seeing a better financial health improvement within your financial health. Okay, you could be seeking help when it comes to a matter connected to career, home life, you know, emotional stability. The home card could also signify our flesh, our shell, which is home to our spirit, right? And you're doing inner work so that mentally speaking, you feel at home within your mind. You feel at home within your body, rather than I can't deal with the negative thoughts going through my mind constantly. It's driving me crazy. So you don't even feel at home within your own body. You're finding inner peace and solitude within self. Some of you guys could definitely be either considering healthier eating habits or exercising, or this is something that you're actually doing. And Spirit is saying, don't give up, Cancer. Remain determined, because your determination is what's going to see you through, and you are nearly there, honey. Some of you have a new career that's beckoning to you. You could be being promoted, right? Promotion is in the cards with this. This could also, on the flip side, represent a dismissal, right? Sometimes we feel like if I lose a job, it is a punishment. But you have to remember that sometimes the blessing doesn't look like a blessing, right? Which means that the dismissal, being fired, or whatever the case may be, is really a blessing in disguise. You know, it doesn't appear to be a blessing at first, but as you go on, you start to realize, damn, this was actually a blessing for me. It's saying that you're being called into service, Cancer. So follow your heart and know that you are fully supported. And that's another way I'm seeing the home card, as support. This card further reads, a daily routine can become rather monotonous, and a new challenge is just what's needed to inject new life into work that's become increasingly dull. A new sense of responsibility and duty is the ideal solution to really make something of yourself. Your soul craves to express itself through your goals and achievements. Whether you wish to be authoritative, creative, hands-on, or just part of a team, this is the perfect opportunity to reinvent yourself in the workplace. The universe supports a career move as you take deliberate steps towards your life purpose. Follow any signs, ideas, and visions you receive as they point you towards your dreams. You were born for this, Cancer. Can I get somebody to type, I was born for this? Meaning you was born to succeed, honey. You were born to overcome. The home card, last but not least. Some of you guys could be selling a home with all of this financial energy around, or purchasing a home as well. So maybe a sale on a house is going through for some of you. Someone could be trying to make themselves at home, right? Maybe you're putting boundaries in place within your home, or you're clearing out clutter within your home. Home is definitely where their heart is, though. It's a place of security, protection, comfort, and sanctuary. And for you, there's nothing better than the feeling of being at home, right, Cancer? As idyllic as this sounds, the reality of the home is sometimes far harsher, with disagreements, interruptions, or no time to call your own. But feeling like an outsider is hard for anyone looking in. So it's time to breathe new energy into your dwelling place by enhancing the ambiance with peace, warmth, and happiness. Retreating within your newly energized home for a while will restore you to the full strength required to face the outside world. All right, Cancer. Some of you, this could represent, we do have Mars that has now transited into the sign of Cancer. Some of you could literally have Mars in Cancer, but regardless, Mars is in Cancer, which is bringing about a lot of shifts and changes within the home life. Cancer represents the home, is the fourth house, right? So home matters. You may find that you end up moving during this time. You could sell a home. You could purchase a new home. Some of you guys could move back into a family home, or move away from a family home, move away from your hometown, return to your hometown. There could be certain changes regarding children, family, just home life. Some of you, these could be relationship changes as well when it comes to romantic relationships. So either you're meeting someone and getting involved in a new relationship during this transit, or you could be ending a relationship during this transit. And this particular transit is going to last us all the way through April. I want to say the 18th. But fact check that. Okay, because right off the top of my head, honey, that might not be the case. I could be off a little bit with the dates, but I know it's in April. Regardless, you could be seeing these things unfold up until that time. So it may not happen all this month. It may not happen all next month. Okay, we have up until April to see these things happen. And then sometimes certain transits bring about changes even within the years afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely something to look at, be on the lookout for. Some of you guys, depending on, I was dropping in the comments yesterday, I'm going to pick back up answering the comments today for those of y'all who dropped your rising sign. what this transit means for you according to your rising sign, right? Some of you may even find that you have to exercise this willpower in setting a boundary with someone who is very close to you, who may not have your best interest at heart. You may find some sort of betrayal, Mars energy during this transit happening within a family, siblings, people close to you, right? Who you feel are people who you love, they love you, but you may end up experiencing some sort of betrayal. So keep that in mind as well and protect yourself, Cancer. The home card also to me signifies protection. But let's continue, honey, because we already a little ways into this read and I have no tarot on the board. 1335. That's 1:35 in military time. Some of y'all could be military or ex-military. I don't know, child. 1335 could also be significant in another way. July 13th could have been your birthday. Some of y'all could have turned 35 on your birthday. Spirit, what other messages? Mark, the name Mark could also be significant. Let's go into willpower. What else on this willpower for Cancer? Why is career here? Some of you, this could be a sudden change of career, a sudden windfall coming in financially for you, a sudden shift when it comes to moving. Look, as I say that, the Two of Wands comes out. I gotta grab that, child. Hold on. So again, the Ten of Wands signifies an ending. Endings represent new beginnings as well. One more on this home. Some of you could be having a home built. Ooh, Cancer. Putting an end to some sort of difficulty within a family matter. Eight of Cups. This could be something you're walking away from. Some of y'all, this is walking away from an unhealthy dynamic within the home. Now, this could be specifically walking away from a family member, a partnership, separating yourself, or this is walking away from the ways in which you have been handling things within the home thus far. So walking away from certain mentalities and patterns of behavior in order to create that ambiance, that warmth, that comfort within the home, right? So it could be a level up as well, the Hierophant. Some of you guys may find the opposite in the sense, when I was talking about walking away or breaking up with someone romantically, it could be that someone is proposing, and that's the shift that's happening within a home. And a relationship is moving to the next level with the Hierophant being here, okay? Some of y'all could definitely be connecting with a Taurus, or you may have Taurus placements, okay? I definitely feel like this is in regards to Taurus energy. We're talking second house. So we're talking your finances. We're talking your income. And I feel that you may see some shifts in regards to finance, in regards to income, you know, what you're bringing in. But it's giving change for the better, because it's putting an end to this dynamic of the Ten of Wands, right? Maybe this is you paying off debt, things that you have borrowed, or something you lended to someone. Someone could be paying it back. You know, second house matters. It could be your self-worth, certain assets, you know, maybe you're accumulating assets or you're getting rid of things, because sometimes we have to also think about life like this. We're always trying to buy new things. You know, let's say you go shopping, you buy new clothes, but you barely have anywhere to put the damn clothes in your closet because you still have all this old stuff that's too small, too big. You don't wear it no more. You're not feeling it. Your style has changed, but you're still holding on to it. So it's like you have to get rid of the old in order to make room for the new. So that could be something that you're kind of looking at your values in that regard during this particular transit as well. There could be an increase within your resources, material gain, or money as a whole, okay? But this is because of your discipline. Seven of Wands, now the Seven of Pentacles, 77, July 7th could be significant, could have been your birthday, you're on the table. Maybe you're born in the 70s, could have been specifically born in the year 1977. Sevens represent a new cycle as well. It's like completion, and now it's time for something new. This could represent a waiting period that has been difficult for you to receive something, for you to see something. Spirit is saying now the waiting period is over. If you feel like you've been in survival mode, trying to wait on whatever this is, this Ace of Cups, now the Ace of Cups is getting closer, because the energy grounding you is this energy of moving forward and moving towards the abundance of the Ten of Pentacles. So we're shifting out of this energy where I'm desiring something to happen quickly, but because it's not happening quickly, it's creating this burden and you feel like you don't have enough. It's like I'm fighting, I'm struggling to stay above water. And Spirit is like, it's okay, because that struggle is definitely coming to an end, Cancer. Okay, so again, your determination is what's going to see you through. Hold on, Seven of Wands. Let's put some more on the board. What's up with this willpower? Let's further go into our oracle messages. And why is the willpower here for Cancer? Wealthy woman, honey. That's Queen of Pentacles energy. Your willpower will definitely see you through. You the boss. This is giving boss woman, boss man energy. Career. It's grounded. This flipped over as well, but as you see, it's face down. Bedroom. Some of you guys, this is Spirit's way of something you didn't expect. Spirit is exceeding your expectation. Some of you, this has something to do with an intimate relationship. Some of you, this could have something to do with intimate in the sense of like romantic, or intimate in the sense of people who really know you very well, so family, okay? Or this could just represent a new home. Oh, main woman just flipped out. Some of you, this could represent a proposal. So we're taking a relationship that started out probably platonic, Ace of Wands, bedroom, and someone wants to make it more serious. Okay? Others of you, this is like you're exceeding your own expectations. You've been observing certain patterns in your past that have possibly created this Ten of Wands. You know, the ways in which you handle your finances, the people you connected yourself to that create the triggers and the trauma that we end up having to heal from. It's like you've been doing a lot of self-observation. And now you're pouring into yourself this energy of love, respect, compassion, support, which has built you into someone brand new. Okay? And even those who are observing you can see the changes that you're making within yourself. And it's like you're exceeding other people's expectations. You're exceeding your own expectation. I said in yesterday's read, one of them, that the things you prayed for, you're now walking in those prayers. Some of you may feel like, damn, when I was young, I used to look up to this type of woman or this type of man. And now you're that woman, you're that man that others are now looking up to. You know, the way you dress, the way you carry yourself, your business, your this, your that, whatever the case may be, you're now walking in that energy. Some of you feel like I can finally say I am the woman, I am the man that I used to desire to be. I'm doing things that I used to desire doing. It doesn't mean that there's not still work to be done. Seven of Pentacles. It doesn't mean that that's the end of your desires. You know, you've reached this particular space and now you're done. No, there are still things that you desire for yourself. With the expectation card, how she's looking out the window, it's like, and I still want to accomplish this and accomplish that. And as long as you expect to be able to do so, expect to do so, you will. It's all about having confidence. When you expect, I'm not going to be able to master this, I'm not going to be able to master that, I won't be able to accomplish this, I won't be able to accomplish that, that's what you end up manifesting. Some of you, there's a relationship that Spirit is saying you don't have to look over your shoulder. You don't have to be paranoid of, well, what would this person do if I actually put my trust in them? You know, in past situations, I put trust in people and they end up doing A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay? And so I have to be prepared. I have to constantly look over my shoulder. I have to constantly come up with different scenarios in my mind to prepare myself for the disappointment when it comes. Spirit is like, you don't have to keep expecting disappointment, because the expectation of disappointment creates the disappointment. Some of you, this is exceeding your expectations when it comes to your career and the success that you actually can have in this life for yourself. The things that you're creating. Spirit is like, when I'm done, you're not going to recognize your own life. Ooh, Cancer. sometimes the reasons we expect other people to disappoint us is because we know by observing ourselves that we've connected to people in the past who did not hold the capability. They were not equipped to be what you needed them to be, to do what you needed them to do. So you expect that everyone you encounter on your path, on your journey, to be the same damn way. But Spirit is like, no, you were just connecting yourself to people who were very inconsistent. Knight of Wands. And the only thing about them that was consistent was their inconsistency. The inconsistency is the only thing that's consistent. That's why you be in this energy. Spirit is like, it's time to shed. I'm looking at the Ten of Wands as a shedding of the old, like a snake sheds its skin. You've outgrown these types of dynamics, and because of your internal observation and this growth, you're reaching new levels of financial health, new levels of emotional well-being, mental well-being, physical health as well, and spiritual well-being as on top of that. You connected yourself to people who you wanted to save them, help them. But again, observing these things about yourself, you start to realize, you know, I'm not the God of everybody else's life. I'm the God of my life. So it's not up to me to be a savior to no damn body who I am coming across. I'm not my friend's savior. I'm not that man or woman's savior that I want to be in a relationship with. I cannot save them. But you are the God in your life, so you can save yourself, Hierophant. And sometimes by saving yourself, it means to walk away, even if emotionally there's some difficulty there, because it leads to despair. Bars. When you walk away from someone who you care about, who you have all of these desires to build with and have a family with, or you have children, you have a family with, but you want to build this sacredness of home and family structure, but you're trying to do it with someone who they don't want to do it, or not. It's not always that someone doesn't want to. A lot of times, in more cases than not, it's the fact that they're not equipped. And you have to learn to accept when someone is not equipped to be or do what it is you want them to be or do. And not get angry. Just be done. Right? Sometimes we go back to situations that are unhealthy for us. If you observe yourself, why did you go back to that situation? Why did you let that person back into your life when you know that they were inconsistent? You know it was struggle love. You know that it just put a lot of things on delay for you and prevented you from moving forward to a loving relationship, to financial abundance. Because I said in yesterday's reading as well, toxic relationships will affect your success. You go back a lot of times because you're trying to convince yourself you didn't get played. That's why you let people return. That's why you bend the block. That's why sometimes I'ma call this person, I'ma text this person, I'ma do this, I'ma do that. You be hoping that they will give you some sort of reaction or response that will make your ego feel good, because it's like, I can't accept that this person played me. I can't accept that they lied, that all of this shit was just a front, that it was all just a lie to use me, and so they played in my face. They ended up playing me. No, I can't accept that. So now I must convince myself that I'm wrong. And all that does is create more triggers and more trauma and more trust issues moving forward, which can become a blockage and lead to self-sabotage when the right relationship actually comes along. Because now, instead of being open, instead of being like open like the Two of Wands, instead of being vulnerable, you're like, I'm watching you, motherfucker. I don't trust your ass. And honestly, I'm expecting the motherfucking worst, because I'm gonna be prepared this time. You gotta see yourself as the main woman, the main man, before you gonna feel that way. A lot of times we feel bad because it's like, damn, but everybody seems to leave me. Spirit is like, sometimes you gotta even observe those kinds of thoughts when they coming through your mind, because did they leave or did God cast them away? Did they leave or were they cast away? Chelsea could be significant. Once you start observing your own ways, the ways in which you sabotage yourself, the things that you need to heal within yourself, just observing yourself, honey, that's when you truly start to heal. Because now you understand why you act this way or act that way or think this way or think that way. You know, this is what helps you to master yourself. And I'm a firm believer, once you master yourself and understand yourself, you master and understand others. You may not know exactly this is why this person is doing A, B, or C, but you have an idea of understanding that it's obviously something that this person has gone through in their life that's got them acting out in this way or in that way, that's got them being an open vessel for the entities that do not have bodies, so the only way they can operate is by operating through you. A lot of times you end up abandoning yourself when you observe these things. You abandon yourself. All because sometimes it stems from a mother wound. Your mom didn't give you the attention, emotionally was emotionally unavailable, mentally checked out, because whatever they have going on in their life, this is not to bash anyone's mother. This is not for you to bash your mother as well. It's about understanding that everybody is not equipped, like I said, to do or be what we need them to do or be. So at the end of the day, okay, my mom was not mentally available. She was checked out. She was going through so much shit. She was emotionally overwhelmed, spiritually depleted. Maybe she had to work a lot. Maybe she had health issues, whatever the case may be. So you start to abandon yourself in those same ways. You put other people ahead of yourself. If you did come from a background where you felt like you had a parent that she put other people ahead of you, you start to do those same things and mimic that same behavior to yourself. And when you start to observe it, then you can also start to change it. Six of Cups. What is the page of Pentacles is clarified by the Ten of Swords. Let's go into the Two of Wands. We got the Two of Cups. What about this Knight of Wands, the Three of Cups? Ten of Wands. The World card. Trusting your intuition, honey. You got all the knowledge. Some of you about to graduate, Spirit wants you to know. You closing out a cycle. You've been tearing down old patterns of belief. Remind you, this is Mars energy, and we're clarifying home, which is 4th house Cancer energy. Mars in Cancer is bringing about large shifts and changes, but these are Ten of Pentacles shifts, Ten of Pentacles changes. It's finally closing out this cycle of burden, of lack, of instability. These are all the fixed signs, which is fixed energy. It's immovable. So that's what you're now closing out, this cycle, finally, once and for all. And Spirit is like, it's up and it's stuck. Bottom of the deck, we got the Chariot. We got you moving forward. Knight of Swords, quickly. Unexpected changes, unexpected windfalls. To me, this can also signify observing. Why did I go back to that inconsistent relationship? Why do I judge people, places, and things based off of previous experiences that brought about the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands? Why am I still expecting the worst out of people? And how can I change these expectations so that I can receive the better fulfillment out of life? What do I need to dig up? And what new seeds can I plant? That's the work that it's time to do in order to experience the Ten of Cups that you want, Cancer. That's the ultimate happiness and bliss, ultimate fulfillment. Okay? And Spirit is like, and it's all yours, honey. All you gotta do is believe it and trust in it. Tear down these old belief patterns that have you feeling like I can't trust anyone or anything that's good. Because even when things are going good, quote unquote, in your life, you still waiting for the other foot to drop. You still be in the energy like I can't get too damn comfortable, because it ain't no telling how things are gonna unfold. And so you really start looking with the binoculars. You start looking for problems, looking for trouble, looking for, things to go wrong. That becomes your expectation. And that's the career. It's like you've made a career out of looking for shit to go wrong for yourself, and you don't get paid for it. You don't manifest what you want in that type of energy. Make sure that inconsistency is not the only thing consistent about what you're doing. Okay, because you don't want to be the one that's inconsistent as well. That's unreliable to yourself. We've all, if we observe ourselves, we've all experienced things where, yes, I have been inconsistent in my life. I have been unreliable to myself by allowing unreliable people to be in my life and to create more trauma within me for me to not be able to trust people even the more because of their unreliability. But in taking accountability, which is not easy, by the way, you begin to take your power back as well. That's whenever you now flip the script. Some of you, there's a relationship coming together that's going to surprise you so much with the Knight of Swords. Spirit is like, just keep on moving with the Chariot. Keep on trusting with the High Priestess. And know that it ain't over yet. There's going to be the love. There's going to be financial stability. This is a relationship with the Tower that is going to be the most surprising and sudden change within your love life ever. Because I see you dating. Some of y'all like, I don't think I'm going to ever date again. You just hurt. You still got some work to do, that's all. But trust me, Spirit is going to exceed your expectation in romance as well. 2 of Cups, that's a soulmate connection. That definitely signifies marriage up ahead. Okay, so just be patient. Continue to work on yourself. Evolve into this main woman energy. Okay, which is like the Empress, honey. Or the Emperor for my masculines. Build up your home. Literally speaking, external to you as well as internally. And then when it comes to finances, come on now. Your financial health is on the rise. Can I get you to type, my financial health is on the rise? You on the come up, Cancer. Like a crescendo. Stop and going up like a crescendo. Okay. No more bunch of handshakes from the fakes. Because Cancer do not want to be friends though. We told y'all motherfuckers. Okay. You're not doing this for anyone outside of yourself. That's how you know you're going to be successful. It's not about getting that woman or that man. This is about being at home within you. Okay? And Spirit is like, sit back and observe all the changes, all the ways in which I'm about to sit you on high. Why the Wealthy Woman and the Willpower card? Bring love into this situation for yourself. Some of y'all can have Moon in Aquarius. Don't have to be. You can have Aquarius placements anywhere in your chart. Take it how it resonates. But I'm seeing thinking outside of the box. Getting out of your comfort zone. Bring love into the situation. Don't criticize yourself for what you didn't know, what you weren't equipped for. Don't criticize yourself for the areas in which you have, quote unquote, fallen short. Because again, once you know better, you do better. Expectation in career. Too many flipped out, y'all. Expectation in career. The energy is gaining momentum, so something is speeding up. Yeah, we know it's been taking some time. That's what's been killing you softly. That's what's been stressing you out. The delays. The pace at which something has been unfolding. But Spirit is like, just be a little more patient, honey, because we gaining momentum now. Because we making some leeway. Because for some of you, if this is love, hell, you had to still do some things to grow in order for this person to come in. And while you was working on yourself, they've been working on themselves. When we talking about soulmates, honey, until you start to focus on the work within yourself, then you might as well just get comfortable with being single if that's what you waiting on. Because if you ain't started, your person ain't started. If you procrastinating, they procrastinating. If you making excuses, they're making excuses, because you're mirrors of each other. Wise home and main woman here for Cancer. Shit, one message. Surrender to the divine. So you could be in this energy of surrender. A new romantic cycle is about to begin. Some of y'all could have Libra placements. You could specifically be a Libra moon. Don't have to be, honey, just saying that because that's what's on the card. But regardless, there's a new cycle beginning. Some of you, it's a romantic cycle. Others of you, it's just a new cycle in your life. The World card is here for confirmation. A new financial cycle, a new emotional cycle, a new spiritual cycle. So pat yourself on the back, Cancer. I'm going to leave the message here, you guys. If these messages resonated and you haven't already given this video a thumbs up, definitely give the video a thumbs up. Also, feel free to share down below if anything within this message resonated. I appreciate the confirmation. And I'm going to see y'all later in another one. Until then, take care, my Cancers. Love you lots, tater tots.